G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and we're going on with Combat Commander Europe, Scenario 14 at the Crossroads. We're basically halfway through. We're at turn 3 of 6 to the sudden death marker, and it's the Poles' turn again. So let's see what they've got. So the way I see it at the moment is the Poles are trying to get off here. Trying to get off the map. They try to escape this this German encirclement, and they've just seen some extra Germans turn up, so they're worried that maybe more will turn up. So in light of that, they're probably going to start to panic a bit and start to try and filter through rather than do it as a cohesive mob. So let's see what they've got. So they've got a fire concealment, which is great. Artillery dig in, not all that useful at the moment. Fire ambush, which is good. Rout hand grenades, well, the hand grenades are okay. Same again. And a fire ambush. So we got no movement again whatsoever. Okay, so let's try and clear, maybe, is what we can do. Get rid of some of these Germans. So if we go here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this German rifle squad would be in range of Sergeant Picard and his LMG up there. The trouble, well, the only trouble I really see is that it's only a light MG, an LMG. It fires for 3, plus 1 is 4 for Picard, and then it loses 1 coming through here. So it's only going to hit for 3, and I have nothing to help it at all. Nothing whatsoever. The other target that I was tending to try and hit was this rifle unit here, but they've now got foxholes, so they're a pain in the bottom. And again, all I can do is exchange 1 card per turn for the Poles, because they're using the French deck. But I've got to try and use up some cards, that's the thing. So I think for better or worse, that's what we're going to have to do. So I'll use this fire concealment order first up. And yes, we are going to fire with this LMG for 4 into the rifle here. So it's 3 plus 1 is 4, and they lose 1 for hindrance, so it's 3 into here, and it's plus 7, which makes it a whole 10, but we'll do the event first, and the event is deploy. Wow, you may remove a friendly squad from the map. Well, that doesn't really bloody help, does it? And put 2 matching teams. That's not really deploying. I was all hopeful that I was going to get some more troops with a big cannon or something. Okay, so Mr. Rifleman here is a 7 and is only going up against 10, so we're not even going to have a look. We're just going to go for it. A 3, so he is suppressed. Okay. I shouldn't have been so blasé about that. I might have been able to stop that. So, no more being blasé. Righto, use up another card. We're going to use one of the fires again. It's going to be the fire ambush. And we're going to use the BAR here. So Lieutenant Ali is going to order the BAR to fire over here. Or... no, we can't do here. So fire over here. So it's going to be a 5, 6 for being a veteran, 7, 8 for the lieutenant, coming in here. So it's an 8. And I keep getting these huge draws. 5. So it's 13 attack. My jumper keeps sticking to the cards. So it's a 13 attack, and he's already got 10. So I think he's fairly safe again. So there we go, 16. And that's all that they can do. So replace their cards. Now let's see what the Germans want to try and do. So they have a recover, which is handy. A hidden pillbox, we haven't still fired at an objective, so they can't use. A move concealment and a rout assault fire. Okay, let's do a couple of things here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the recover. And the recover is going to be on our suppressed unit here. So he's not suppressed anymore. The next thing we're going to do is a move order. And we're going to get we're going to activate Lieutenant Laubach here. And so the first thing that's going to happen is this rifle unit is going to move into this building for 2. And then we have to decide whether we want to shoot at them, and the answer is no. I don't believe I want to. So we've got 2 to there, and he'll stop. This rifle unit is going to move forward and go 1. Are we going to shoot? No. 2. Are we going to shoot? And my answer is yes. So we're going to fire, and we're also going to use crossfire. And I'm going to fire with the, I'm going to activate Lieutenant Allier to do the firing. So he will activate the BAR. So again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 doesn't do any good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 8 plus 1 is 9. But we lose 2 coming through here is 7. Plus the 2 for the crossfire is 9. And a 5. A whole 14. Righto. So he is 7 plus 1 is 8 at the moment, and he has nothing to help him. So his 8 plus 5 is 13. So he is hit like that. So the next unit that's going to move is this, what are we going to do? Lieutenant Laubach is going to move. He's going to move into here for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's in range of the BAR. So the BAR is going to fire again. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 2 is 6 into here. And oh, look at that. Jammed, but we're not firing any machine gun, so we don't care, or mortar. But we've only hit for 11. Okay. And he is a 9, 10, 11, 12 in there anyway. And for some strange reason, he's safe. Okay. Then Lieutenant Laubach is going to move forward. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's still out of range of them. So it will be 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 2 again is 6. Plus 7 is 13. And again, he is a 9, 10, 11, 12. So safe. Righto. This one is not going to move. He's going to stay there. So what can they do for their last? And what they're going to do is they're going to try and rout the Poles. So we have two poles that are routable. We have this chasseur here, if I can get them both in frame, and we have this chasseur over here. Okay, so we'll start over here on the left. So he is at a 7, minus 1 is a 6. And we go 12 for time. So we'll move the time up. We'll give the Germans 1 VP, so that they have 1 VP. Way! We will shuffle up the German deck. With their discards. That was a wonderful draw for the Germans. Absolutely wonderful. Poles? No, not so great. Okay, so we've done that. We've shuffled. There's no sudden death. We've given them a VP. There's no smoke to remove. There is no setup of reinforcements, and the only dig in is for the Poles, who for the time being are going to place it up here for this mortar, just simply because I'm not getting the cards to move him, so I may as well try and save him as best I can. Okay, so that's gone, and that gets rid of that bloody card, which is wonderful. Okay, so we had 6 here, and we've got 12, which is plus 6. So this unit is going to go 1, 2, and run away. And he is gone. So the Germans pick up another 2 points. So they have 3 VPs now. And that's the last thing they can do, so they get 3 cards back. And we are up to the Poles, who have 3 cards left, because they did the opportunity fire and the dig in. So they have a fire, a rout, and a rout. Oh, hang on, wait one, sorry. Ooh! I'm going to put those 3 cards back. They're in order still for the Germans, because we didn't do this one. That was silly of me. Okay, so again, he's a 6, so we want more than 6, and we only get 4. Okay, so now we'll draw the 3 cards for the Germans. Then we'll go back to the French. Gee, I'm glad you caught that for me. Well done. Routes. Well, I don't want to route myself, and he has nothing to... Well, he's got 1 to route. I wonder if I could. That'd be 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'd need to get an 11 or 12 to kick him off. Well, it helps to get rid of 1, doesn't it? So we'll do it. We're going to use this route order. And we have 7, but we have an event. And the event is reinforcements. Roll on the French support table. Select 1 unit or radio, then place it along your map edge. Okay. So, here we go. This is the wonderful chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down over here. Slip this around. Okay, and the first thing we'll do is we'll draw a card, and what we have is a roll of 6. So, where are we? We're playing in 1939 and we have 6. So we can get Sergeant Virgil. Well, we've already got him, so no. Or we can have a chasseur squad, and that's it. That's the big choice we've got. So we'll just take a chasseur squad, and we get to put them on the board. So, yeah, not all that great, but better than nothing. Okay, so we can put them up there. Where do we want them? Where do we want them? Where do we want them? Okay, I'm just going to put them right up there. That'll do. Right. So, he didn't route after all that, which leaves us with a route and a fire. So do we want to fire on him again and try and bump him off? And the only answer I have for that is, yeah, why not? So we'll use this fire order. We'll use the BAR, the lieutenant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, because the chasseur is in range as well. So it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because we've got this continuation here, even though he can't shoot range-wise. That's my understanding anyway. So we have 9 minus 2 is 7. And I have nothing to make that better. And we get a 3, but I'm not using any weapons to shoot, so that doesn't matter. So it's only a 10 anyway. And he has a 7, plus 1 is 8, and 8 is 16. So the poles are finished. They get their replacement cards. We'll do the Germans' turn. Oops, sorry. Okay, so they've still got their pillbox card they haven't used. They have a route concealment. They have a place foxholes enhancements, and they have a dig in. Well, I think that's all pretty useless to them. So I'm going to keep the pillbox still, and I'm going to get rid of these 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do one more turn each, and then we'll call it quits on this video, I think. So, we have a route hand grenades. We have a fire ambush, a fire demolitions, a fire ambush, a fire concealment, and a piece of rubbish. So, we will use a fire concealment, and we're coming back over to Lieutenant Allier again. So with this we have the BAR with 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 for the chasseur is 9. We have nothing to add to that. So it is 9 minus 2 is 7 for the hindrance, plus 7 is 14. I'll just mark that so I don't forget. And we have an event first, and the event is deploy. You may remove a friendly squad from the map. If you do, replace it with 2 matching teams. Again, I don't really see the need to do that. So, no, I don't want to do it. Righto, so the German is 7, 8, and we have nothing to help. Ooh, recovers, and nothing else to help. Okay, so here's 8, plus 5 is 13, and we had 14, so this rifle squad is gone. And they lose 2 VPs, so they're down to 1 VP again. Righto, what do I want to do next? If that hadn't worked, I would have tried to route him anyway, but yeah, it didn't. So, do I want to shoot at anybody else? No, I don't at the moment. I really need to get moving. That's what I need to do. Okay, Germans have route, recover, and pillbox. So, again, they have nobody to recover this time. They could try and route me. And that's probably the only worthwhile thing they've got. So they're going to use this route. Okay, and try and route this Shazir up here. So he is 7 minus 1 is 6. And they get an event for 7. And the event is breeze. So remove all smoke markers. There are none. But the 7 is 1 above this 6. So again, this Shazir runs away. So both sides have lost 2 squads now. The Germans have 3 VPs again. Okay, what else do they want to do? They've got a recover and a nothing. So they want to do nothing. Righto. And that's where we'll stop. And next time we come back, we'll be with the polls again. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying. Let me know where I've screwed up again, please. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.